Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing something different. So I am on this crafting kick right now, and I saw a young lady on, it's called Treasure Books, and she is a very creative young lady, and I found these envelopes here at Hobby Lobby. It came into a pack of about maybe 50, but she had this creative idea where she was glue each one of the envelopes together, and when you glue them together they create like this long chain of pockets. So you have pocket here, 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 and then they can fold up and become one book type folder deal. And what you do is you decorate them. So what I was thinking about doing is taking some paper, some crafting paper that I purchased, and making a challenge folder, maybe for the fall season. So I have some crafting papers here that I'm going to try to use to do something maybe for Halloween. So I got some purples, some blacks, and some orange, like that. And I have some little creative other little embellishments here. So, and I have tons of stickers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into some sort of a fall slash Halloween slash deal here. So let me show you the basics. So this is what I have. This is what I'm dealing with. You take two envelopes, the same kind. They have to be the same envelopes, and she set up to 4, but I actually put 6 in. So what you do is you take the bottom of the envelope that doesn't have the flap, and then you take the other envelope with the flap, and you just slide the bottom half onto there until you get to the crease of the flap. So you go in like that, and that is where you glue your first envelope. And then you'll have something like this, and it'll be glued together. You'll have a whole little journal deal. But if you want to go further, so the next tip is don't glue it in like that. What you have to do is, because these are going to need more space as they grow, so that the flap can cover. So what you're going to do is, with the next envelope, you won't be gluing it into the crease. What you will do is you will close your book. You will take the flap on this one and put this in here. You don't glue it, you just lay it. And then what you do is you make sure it's even the way you want it. And when you put glue on the edge of this envelope here, just the edge, and then you glue that down, so that way when you open it, it will have that small, see, this has a small amount of, it will have a small amount of space in between, and that space will get larger as it goes. So let me show you that with the one that I already did. So as you can see, this is the first set. They were glued together tightly, and then the second one is a little bit more space, and then the third one is more space, and then it just keeps getting more and more space as you go down to the final one. Is even more space in that crack, so, or the crease, so that it can fold, and you'll have an even keel here, and it won't be anything crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and begin the decorations on these. Okay, so what I feel like I'm going to do is I'm going to put orange onto the flap. So I'm just using this as a template for my folded envelopes. It's a little bit easier to work with. So this brown is so hard to see, but there's flaps here, and I'm just gonna put a piece of this paper here onto the envelope, so it'll be like an orange square on there. So, and I'm just gonna do a light line around here, very light, and that way when I go to cut it with my cutter, I will know where to cut it. You can't see the line, but I can see the line, and I'm going to cut it right on that line. As best I can. And then I'm going to cut it along the other line. I had a short line on there as well. That one is a little bit tougher to see, for me to see anyway. So I'm going to just draw it in. Let's see. Perfect. Perfection. Look at that. That's perfection. We're going to do some more of these. I'm going to glue it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this square, and I'm going to glue it into the fold of the folder like this. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I have some glue here. I have both the double-sided runner tape as well as the glue. So we're going to glue this down, and then I like to take a little stream of glue around the edge. Oops, that's a little bit much. To make sure that my edges get stuck. Because we do want those edges to be down completely. Now, what I could have done was I could have taken this one further, a step further, and left this side unglued, and this would have been an additional pocket, which is what I should have done. But so we just glue this down. Now while the glue is drying, you can easily slide it around until you get it where you need it to be. Add them in like I did this one, and just go orange, orange, orange. Or do I want to do swap back and forth? I'm thinking I might want to swap and put some black in here. Let's see if we want to do the black ones, or do we want to do the purple? I think I want to do the black one. I think I'm going to do black. So I'm going to go ahead and trace these out and cut these down, and then I'm going to come back. So let's see what I'm going to do with that. Do I want to go orange, black, orange? I mean, that's kind of kitty. Or do I want to do 2 blacks and 2 orange? Do I want to leave it on this? Let's put them in here and see what it looks like. This is black and orange, black and orange. Or we can do 2 blacks and an orange. Or we can do 2 oranges and 2 blacks. I'm really feeling this 2 blacks and then a pop of orange. I'm thinking I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm feeling that. So let's go ahead and glue these down, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now these are all glued down, except for the last 2. So let's fold this back up and see. Make sure we can keep this. This can still close properly. And yes, it can still close properly. Okay, so now what I should have done was, before I glued this down, there's pockets here, and pockets, and pockets. So everyone has a pocket. So since we know what I'm going to do, the next thing that I was thinking is, So I can just like cut this down and put a corner pocket here, like cut it on an angle. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Just need something to get an angle cut off of this, just so I can get a pop of orange, and you'll see what I mean once I cut it. Okay, so we made a diagonal on here. We have the orange little pocket here, so that's a pop of orange in this corner. And now you also have a small pocket here for like a little thing there on the side, like a little pocket, or maybe a number or a challenge. And I was thinking I could do like maybe put a pocket there, and then we can just play with that concept. But let's see what we got. Let's put some tape on this one and see what it's gonna look like. Because we don't really want, I don't want too much glue, but we can just put this on the corner and pop that on there. Now once you have that, now you have a pop of orange. And I could do like a black one over here, like maybe a black diagonal on this side as well here. Some of this stuff. Let's even this out and get it to the corner, and draw us a little line. Just a mark on here and on this end. What we're going to do is cut that. Cut that one. And we cut it right on the line. And you'll have a pop of your orange over here. I mean black on this end. Or we could put it on the same side. Do I like it on? I think I like it on the same side. That is really giving. That's giving. Because this is a little matchy. I think I like this here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that one down. Because I like the way that looks as well. So let me go ahead and glue that down. A little bit of glue on these ends, because we want those to stick. And we only put it on the edge because we want that to be a pocket. So we wanted it on the same side, did we not? What did you do, Michelle? I think I messed it up, but it's okay. It's still a pocket. It's just gonna be a shorty pocket. Let's see what that glue's slipping. We can, and there we go. I think I like that. What you guys think? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other ones, and then I'll be back. And we're gonna go ahead and pop this right on here. Now it's looking like it's too short at the top. That's gonna drive me insane. That little, I'm just gonna cover it with something. But that's that. So far we have these three. Now let's, okay, so I've been playing with the shapes and cutouts. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do for the front yet, but so far this is what I have. And I've been playing with some of the shapes and the cutouts. I got a little excited at the end here. So I guess I should have to turn it this way, because this is a pocket. Then you can put things here. So let's show you. I could put things here. I could put things here. Something there. I have a pocket here. Small pocket here. There's a small pocket here. And a pocket here. I think one of these is a pocket here, as well as one underneath of that. So there's two pockets on this end. Then I have a pocket here, one here. So I'm thinking, oh, and here, where's the pocket for this? Here, and here. And let's keep going. And we have a pocket here. Okay, and then there's a pocket here. And then, of course, you have your envelope pockets in every one of these. But let me fix this and I'll be right back. Okay, so that pocket didn't work out. I had to, okay, so that pocket did not work out. I had to take it off, but now we have a secret pocket on both sides. So now you can put something on either side of that. Over here and over here. Or however you like. And put them in this way. And put them in this way. So you can put two things in there. And so forth and so on. And this is how you work this out with all the pockets. Like everything will have its own place. And all the pockets here. And we'll go and embellish these. So now you close it up. And it is a book. Okay, so we'll have to open it this way. And we can go ahead and decorate our cover. So what are we going to do for the outside? Do we want to do paper? We didn't put any purples on here as of yet. Do we want to perp it up? Do we want to purplize it? Put a pop of purple on here. And then if I perp up the front, that means I'm going to have to put purple in the inside somewhere. But this could be our purple front here. Are we doing purple? Are we going to go for it and then put some purple secrets, some little purple flips and flaps inside of here? I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to perp it up. So let's pin this down. And let's cut this out. And put it on there and see what happens. Okay, so we have a little perp here. Just a touch of perp. Alright? We're going to perp this up. So let's go ahead and glue that down. Go ahead and put it right on the front. The front cover here. And we're going to perp this right on up. This is perping up. Just like that. I mean, I made it backwards, but we're working it out, right? So we got that perp on the front. So this is what we have so far. This will be part 1. And then you guys can come back and see part 2 of the crafty stuff that Michelle does on Crafty Budgeting. But this is what we have so far. And this will be a challenge holder. And if you want to see more, guess what? Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a video. And if you like what you see, come on back. Miss Money Crafty Budgeting. And like I said at the end of all my videos, I'll see you seeing me when I see you.